I'll see you again in the dark side.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Learn English with Pretty. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. Well, today I'm going to be teaching you guys a few ways that you can learn English on a daily basis. In one of the videos I've done in the past, I've spoken about immersing yourself in the English language. I'm going to show you guys some ways you can do that on a daily basis. The first tip is switch everything to English. Now, you know when you look at your friend's phone and you're looking for something and you say, hey Tom, why is this all in French? And they say, oh sorry, I'm just trying to learn French. Your friend is a very, very clever person, but we can take that a step further. So by switching all of your gadgets, I'm talking about your phone, your TV, your microwave, computer, tablet, everything to English or the language you're trying to learn, you will be just a step closer to immersion. It will also remind you on a daily basis that you're learning English. Well, this doesn't really have to stop there. When you buy new furniture or a product or anything, you know you have all of these instructions in every single language. Try to only read the instructions in the language you're learning. Let's stick to English and try to work out what they mean and see if you learn some new vocabulary on the way. So again, this isn't a groundbreaking stuff, but it's a way that you can use to incorporate English into your daily and everyday life. Well, the next one is learn a skill. And by saying a skill, I don't really mean the 4 English boring skills we learned at school, like listening, reading, speaking, and writing. I'm not talking about practicing one of these skills in English. What I'm talking about is another skill, like a hobby. Take a hobby and learn it in English. Let's suppose that you love and enjoy cooking. Try reading English recipes and follow English instructions and watch English recipe videos. If you do this once every single week, then that's about an hour or an hour and a half of English immersion every single week. So if you do enjoy cooking and you want to take your English a step further, I recommend that you try and make brownies, which is an American recipe. Next, multitasking. Yeah, you heard me right. Multitasking. You can use this to improve your English, but how, you may be wondering? Well, think of the mundane tasks that you do every single day. Like, let's use an example, which is going on public transport, for example. You can still get something good out of it by having a book in your bag, for example, that you can read on your way to work or school. If you're not a big fan of reading, you can still enjoy listening to an audiobook, which is the same book you're supposed to be reading. So what I'm trying to say here is that whether you like reading or listening to audiobooks, take that as an advantage and incorporate it into your everyday life. Well, the last tip I have for you guys is identify where you're lacking and don't wait for someone to teach you. Be your own teacher and teach yourself instead. On a daily basis, if you're using a little bit of your English language and you see that or you notice that you don't really understand conditional, write it down and make a note that that day you're going to study what you are lacking at or what you're not understanding. The next day, let's say that you were listening to the news and they were talking about a storm and you really couldn't understand what they were saying. That day, you have to study storm vocabulary. Well, we reached the end of this video, guys, and the end of this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and learned something new, share it with your friends and like it, and see you guys in my next one. Bye!